we've got some good announcements to tell you about, and I'll just summarize them a little bit so you can prepare. First of all, we are 1 week closer to launch. We are in pre-launch. That's number one. We'll talk a little bit about that. We are coming out with more and more tools that are going to be available to you to use. One of them is the uFunnel. Victor will be on in a bit, and we'll share some statistics that are already present from the use of that. So that's pretty amazing. We've got statistics already that we can talk about. We're going to talk about some of the things that are upcoming. Some things to look forward to, like a live meeting down the road, like the kind of potential that you should be preparing yourself for as a member of this team. So that's part of the agenda, and Peter has some things he'll share about the business, and as he always does, and share some of the CEO message for you. So I'll just keep going here a little bit, and I think we'll get Victor on by the time I'm done, and then we'll get going on some other topics. You know, when I reflect on what opportunity we have here, I get excited every time because I haven't seen anything like it in this sector of the business world, the home base, MLM, network marketing world. All of us are from that in some way. If you're a new you're new to this company, then you're one of the people that are early adopters to this business, and that means that almost all of you are people that are, frankly, you've been in this business for a little bit of a while. Joe, if you could put yourself on mute with that keyboard.
I'm sorry. Somebody that you know very well is asking me some questions.
That's cool. I love it. Please answer those. So we have a potential, everybody, to be that company that is the darling of our industry. And I'm going to tell you why that is. It's not different than other companies I've seen. I study companies. I study them. I want to benchmark some of the things they do well. One of my favorite books is Good to Great by Jim Collins, about why are companies going from good to great. There's a lot of, we don't have to go through that process if we already know what a great company looks like. In our funnel, you're going to see Peter talking about our mission, our vision, our core values we talk about in there, and also our objectives. You want your CEO to talk about that stuff, everybody. And he presented that in New York. And that is a good to great principle, a plan, a strategic plan that has a real clear understanding of how everybody falls in place. Human beings, all of us, are really just better at following, even though some of us believe we're leading. We're better at following something that's a movement. That's why we call this, the revolution, because of many reasons. I like to think of it as a revolution because it feels a lot like 1776 when there was a movement towards something better for the people. We the people. That strikes a chord for me, because a second reason that you find good to great companies is that you're doing something for the people that are your customers, and you're doing something for the people that are actually a part of the organization. Now, we have the best model of all. When I had 55 people working for me in Silicon Valley, I was pulling hair out. Not as much as Peter did, but I definitely pulled some hair out. And I'm kidding you, Peter. So the idea is that, when you have employees, you got to care and feed for all of them. All of you are individuals. You're business owners. You have a chance to have freedom within your own business, but also freedom within this business, so that we all support each other. We're a network of business owners. I think our company here embodies that freedom that I think is the most important part of the culture we want. That's number two, everybody. Good to great principle number three. You got to have core values. Now, I showed them last time we were on. I forget it was Tuesday or last Thursday. These are principles you'd all be proud of, and we'll have them posted for all. I'm not going to get into that because we have other things we want to make sure you hear about today. But core values, they give the human beings in that organization a sense of what they're about, why they're about it. They get goosebumps usually when they think about it. One of the companies in Silicon Valley I worked for when I was growing up in the industry and learning a lot, we'd have a Monday morning meeting, and we grew so fast we'd have 100 people, 200 people that are sitting in this meeting, and we always went through the core values. And wow, you could tell the transition. You could see the transition occur for all the people in the room And Peter has those. He and I have worked on those together. We worked on it actually with the entire group that was in New York. And there's things like integrity and honesty and all the things, ethical, all the things that you all would be proud of. And that's really important principle for a company to be really strong. I want to go over these good to great principles because if you don't already know you're in a great spot, I'm going to help you know more about it. I've studied, I've been, businesses, I've been around businesses that have failed, and I've been around some that have succeeded wildly. One of the companies I work for still has the record of consecutive quarters on NASDAQ growing quarter by quarter for 40 consecutive quarters. Crazy, still holds the record after 16 years. I'm not sure it's going to be broken. We were growing at such a rate it was unbelievable. We grew too fast for our operations team. That's not going to happen here. Peter is running the operations day to day, as well as that's his is one of his greatest strengths. He could easily be one of us as an affiliate, but he's really not going to venture there as much. I mean, as a master affiliate for the organization, it's my job to take care of the field. I take it seriously. It's something I've done many times in my career. I'm looking forward to bringing the best of Silicon Valley to this organization and leaving some of the Silicon Valley behind too that didn't work so good. But being around, venture capital firms, you learn a lot about what makes a company do well. And those are a whole other set of principles. Maybe I'll share those, when we get a chance. Hey, Joe, would you make Victor a panelist, please? Everybody, good to great principles. Aren't you proud to be part of a company that's already putting those principles in place? Another principle is to keep things really light. We really don't want to have, so much to manage. Our whole business is run off of the operations system in our back office. We all can operate with simplicity of a laptop. Like, well, you can see I'm in a car and Victor's in a car, and we're able to move around and do what we need to do in our lives and have the freedom. Let's write these two words down. Everybody, please write down, and then you have freedom to wear stupid hats like Victor's got on too. Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. But I'm sorry. That was a judgmental thing to say there. I'm sorry. I wouldn't wear that hat though. So as far as these two words, you ready, everybody? Freedom and empowerment. Freedom and empowerment. Let me know if you like those two words in the chat. We're thinking seriously at all times about how to have those two words happen for our customers and for our affiliates. Because when we have those two things in place, we're going to be doing really good every day. So what's great about our model is that we don't have too hard of a time because we don't have all this infrastructure and buildings to deal with and all the stuff that encumbers many brick and mortar companies. This is not one of the good or great principles because it wasn't really something that was written about back then because everything was pretty much brick and mortar. But now we are in a great position. So congratulations for finding your way here. Now it's going to be time to help others join in, everybody. You've got an opportunity to bring people in here and make a lot of money, and that'll be a byproduct of why you're doing it. But one of the principles we have in the core values is to do it without expecting anything in return. I was talking with one of the leaders today who's just joining and bringing 5 leaders in. I guess collectively there'd be $250,000 in revenue, to the organization through the affiliates. And that's going to happen between now and Monday when the price goes up, everybody. And this will be something that Peter, I'm sure, will talk about. The price will go up in some of the categories anyway. It's 10% across the board for the fees. And that's good. We want that, everybody. We want enough money so that we can expand and be creative and create more empowerment and more freedom. When I was talking with her, and I won't say her name right now because she's not quite a member yet, we were talking about this idea of how to support people as leaders, how to contribute to people as leaders. We are going to teach all of you to be mentors. This is the way I find if we're a mentoring organization, We're a learning organization and we are a mentoring organization. Both of those things. We will have the opportunity to influence people. People need guidance. One of the things you'll find when you're marketing this or anything else is, well, you want guidance. Some people even want done-for-you packages, which we're going to be providing. That'll be coming up very soon for everybody. We're going to have done-for-you packages for things like social media, done for you for voice broadcast and texting and direct mail, followed up that direct mail by a voice broadcast. I mean, we know what we're doing, everybody, and it's coming very soon. Now, remember, we're in pre-launch, so be easy on us. We're decided to launch with you. It's like being in a fishbowl. Everybody's watching us what we're doing. Some companies don't say anything to the people until they've launched something, but we decided we don't mind being in the fishbowl. We got nice people that are going to come in, but it allows you to learn as you go, because when you get into full action in about a month or less, hopefully next 2 weeks from now, you'll have everything you need. And even now you have the funnel that Victor's going to talk about. You really have a chance to blow the doors open, because you know what the biggest quarter of the year is for our industry and pretty much all business. And the first quarter can be strong too, but the biggest quarter for business is right after Labor Day, right through until essentially the middle of December. That is the hottest time. A lot of people, they want to spend their money before the year's out. There's reasons, a lot of reasons, but it's Christmas time coming, and some people have e-commerce around that. But we will have our biggest time there this year, next year, and every time, because people come off the summer and they're ready to roll. We are going to arm you all with a lot of things. There's more to say. I want you to know you're in a good spot. You probably already know that. I really ask for your prayers, ask for your support, and some of you were asking for your help. All of you can contribute in some way. If you're wondering how you can contribute, we'll let you know. You reach out to myself at john@momentumnow.net. john@momentumnow.net. We want your help. Prayers are good enough, but if you have more to offer, let us know, and we will put you to work. Is that all right with everybody? Send something in the chat there. Hey, Dr. B, I'm glad you're on. Yep, that's the right. Just get it out to me. Let me know how you can help. See, this is the people's company. I'm going to end on this for now. I want to come back a little later, and we'll talk about the faculty and the coaching. This is the people's company. You are the people. We the people. I can't stop thinking about that, because I have never been a part of a company where we can have the freedom with how we're set up, but also think that way, because we decide to think that way, because we believe it's possible. That's one of my favorite words. Write that word down too, believe. One time I was traveling through Baltimore downtown area, and it was Christmas time, and I look up and there's this gigantic, set of letters on believe. I always think of that when I wonder, do I have enough belief right now? One of the things Peter and I often say when we're on calls is, if you don't have enough belief, then borrow some of ours. We believe in a big way. We're not even wondering if this is going to work out, everybody. It's a matter of how huge and how big we can influence people. So, fasten your seatbelt. Victor, I mentioned a minute ago, he's on. He's going to give a short little summary of what's happening in a short 24 hours with some statistics. We're showing a 53% rate where people put their email in first, which is what we ask them to do, and 53% of them then go ahead with the process that we have to then put in their name and their number. And that's great. It's really good, Victor. You're applying the principles. I am limitless on Victor's shirt here. So let me introduce Victor. I am limitless. Ant. Take it away, buddy.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
You're a little scratchy, but pretty good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm really, really impressed. I mean, we have had the 48-hour update here. A lot of people are using the funnel. It's awesome. I wanted to acknowledge everyone who has started and jumped in with their funnels. And we have seen, as John said, 53.4% of the people. Think about that. 53, that's more than half of the people who opt in actually give you their name and their phone number. We've run independent tests before that with other funnels, and it's much less than 10%. If you ask all 3 questions on one form, it's less than 10% will actually fill out the form. We're now seeing more than half of the people are actually giving you a name and phone number and signing up for a coaching call. And a big shout out also to Peter. We've been working on a letter. I want to share my screen with you here. This is a letter that as soon as we activate this system, every one of your leads, every one of your prospects is going to receive a personal email from Peter. And I want to share the content of that. Peter, are you there? I see you on video right now. Maybe you can unmute and while I share my screen and just share a little bit about the vision of Ueconomy. Because the thing I want people to get is that within 2 emails or 1 email, we want them to feel connected with the company. Peter, you're there. I see that.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. So when we do this and you get this email, you're going to have a video in there as well too, and content, so that this way they can connect. So it's a big thing that people feel connected when they're going through this whole process. And this is kind of the buffer between the 7-day series that we're going to have, as well as the welcome information. So this way, it's much better and it cuts right through than just having a simple email. They have some like a visual thing to be able to connect with the people as well too. And we feel it's going to kind of raise conversions as well to get them to be curious and go on to the next step.
Exactly. It's all about curiosity. So you're seeing my screen. This is what the letter will look like on their phone when they receive it. It's going to have the Ueconomy logo, and it's going to be very, very simple. It's going to say, congratulations, here's your next step. And every email that they receive from us as a company is just going to say, here's your next step. Here's your next step. So if they only give you the email address, the next step is going to be, hey, sign up for a coaching call. All we need is your name and phone number. We already got your email. We don't need anything else. If they have already given that, and as I said, more than half of the people who've opted in so far into the funnel are seeing that, they're going to receive this email. Take a look at that. It's got a snapshot of the video. Learn to leverage the power of the internet using a simple system. And then here's a letter from Peter. You made a great decision to sign up for the complimentary coaching call. Your information was delivered to your sponsor or one of our coaches. Then it talks about the vision statement. While you're waiting for your coach to connect with you, please click the link below to create a complimentary Ueconomy back office account. That's what I think is going to be the next step for them, because while they're waiting for that coaching call, they're committing to you as their sponsor. And look at that. There's a button right in here, create your free account. They can do it right on their phone. And if they haven't already seen the 15-minute video, they can go check that out. So we're giving them I can already see people writing in the chat, guys, you think this is cool or what? This is going to happen automatically. This is our gift to you as the company. This is automatically going to be sent from our system right to all of your prospects. Now, there's a psychology here. Okay, I want you to get the psychology. There's going to be 2 parallel communications going on. One communication is going to be from Ueconomy, the company. The other communication is going to be from you as their personal coach and affiliate. What we want to do is build that partnership so that together there's going to be messages coming from Peter giving great value. At the same time, they're going to be getting messages from you as an individual distributor. You can tailor that directly inside of your back office. So, Peter, you want to talk a little bit about the autoresponder in the back office and how that's distinct from the messages that we'll be sending to them as a company?
Yeah, the back office is going to be having the 7-day response, okay? So that this way you can hook that up in the back office. Now, I don't have my screen or anything, Sarah, to be able to show you this, but you just hook yourself up in the back office, and you can have the 7-day series in the back office as well too. But we're also going to have a back office set up so this way all the letters will start to come out. So in this 7-day series, it's meant to really be geared with the teaching mentality that we have, the mentorship mentality that we have, and you'll be able to use those, customize them as well too. So you'll be able to pick those and do whatever you like with it as well.
So now I'm logged in here into the back office, and you can see that. Let's talk a little bit about, there's this configure here, and then there is the UCoach system. You can enable your UCoach, or you can disable your UCoach. Peter, do you want to explain a little bit about what that is?
Yeah, once the coaching system is live, which will be pretty soon right after this point, is that you want to leave it as disabled if you wanted to follow up the leads yourself. So if you want to call up to people as they're coming into your system, then you leave it disabled. If you have it enabled, that means a coach is going to contact them. And if you have it enabled, then and you try to contact them, it's going to be designated to go to a coach. And if a lead goes to a coach and a coach closes them, then the 50% deal starts to happen. Okay, so you want to make sure that it's in the appropriate position, so the coach knows to be able to contact the people in your funnel system. So, so that's important, because we have to give the coach the opportunity to follow up with these leads. So you can't say develop a lead for a coach, the coach follows up and then switch it over and say, hey, I want to contact them and I want the 100%. You can't have that. Once it goes to a coach, it's to a coach, and that's it. But so you're going to make sure that you hit that in the right appropriate position, and you can turn that on or off whenever you like. But if it goes to a coach, it goes to a coach, and we have to let them do their thing.
Excellent. And so the autoresponder that everyone's been asking about, and thank you all of you that sent us email to support@ufunnel.net about the autoresponder. I want to just let you know that the autoresponder is built into your uEconomy back office. It's right under the autoresponder tab, and you can configure that right over here. Now, if you have an external autoresponder, such as MailChimp or whatever, you go over here to your uEconomy back office and click the configure button. And right inside of there, you can click on My Integrations. And what that will do is, as soon as a lead comes into your autoresponder, it can go into your personal list. Remember, it's all about building your list. And what's so exciting to me as a marketer in uEconomy is that you can now generate a list for your business and also receive an ROI, or return on investment, as you're building your list. That's the sweet spot. You're going to be spending money on ads, but you want to generate that money back. And so right inside of here, we have GetResponse, Aweber, MailChimp, Campaign Monitor, iContact. I've tested this now with MailChimp, and it works fine. And so I know there's also a video back in here if you guys need help and support. That's going to be in there. But once again, just to repeat, repetition being the mother of skill, go to the home on your dashboard, go to configure, and then go ahead and click on My Integrations and set up your own autoresponder inside of uEconomy, because you want to have that voice. The voice of Peter will be speaking through the autoresponder that we, the company, will be delivering to your prospects, but you also want to have your own voice with you. Now, there's the training autoresponder. Peter, do you want to talk a little bit about those 7 messages? How would I navigate to them from here?
Well, let's see. Inside the autoresponder should be in the back office. Let's see.
I'm just going to go to dashboard on the autoresponder.
Let's see. This is not my screen here, so I'm not sure actually where they changed it to. Let's see.
Yeah, so you can have your own system right inside of uEconomy. And if that's not fully live yet, because remember, we are still in pre-launch, it will be alive soon. But I can tell you that I have personally tested the autoresponder integration to GetResponse or Aweber or MailChimp. You can set it up so that as soon as the lead shows up inside of uEconomy, that you can follow up with them personally in addition to the company.
Yeah, on your dashboard, when you click configure, there was a zip file, a compressed zip file with all the letters in it. So I'm not sure if they had that disabled or not. It looks like I don't see it there. So I'm not sure where else they might have put it at this point.
Okay, we're gonna post something inside of the Facebook group as soon as that gets worked out. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. But I just wanted to let you know on this call that there's no
Hey,
need.
Victor, let me say that series of 7 messages that follows that you just referred to is exactly how we operate. We're showing these folks that are coming through how we'll mentor them. They're very well crafted about what's your purpose in life, and many things like that take people through. And there's exercises. It is something that is becoming a way to do things. If you really want to illustrate, what is it you offer? Well, we offer mentoring, so we just show them in that responder series. Everybody. So you ready to go over to Peter now? I think let our CEO take it away, Victor. Right?
Yep. That's
Okay.
all I had to share. Thank you for, it's really, really exciting. I might chime on here. I'm going to see, we've had really, really active people. I wanted to acknowledge a few people. I'm going to look to see who are the most active people who are using the funnel so far.
Okay.
But I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, Mr. CEO.
All right, thank you. All right, let me see if you see my screen. All right. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
All right, great. Let me just open up here. Let me go to the back office here. This is your dashboard that you can see on my screen here. It says the $25 fee. Hopefully you guys can see that. And where you see U Marketplace, right, U Crew. And sometimes when people come into the back office here, they're like, where's my product? Where's my product? So you'll see over here that you have check out this product, which is just to the right of U Marketplace. This is the button that you click on to actually go into your marketplace so you can create your courses. All right. Now, if you scroll down, you're going to see the Academy. Now, this button here is going to be deleted because it's really pointless. We're going to delete that button right there. But all of these other buttons is where you actually access the products that you bought. Okay. The products that you bought, the courses within the Academy are over here, but the marketplace where you actually sell your courses, where you can build, are right over here. Okay, so that's a big difference. Okay, understand that? So now, let's go over here. I'm going to show you this first. All right, so if we click on check out this product, now we're going into Unlimited Education. That's our portal site, which is the home of the U Economy Marketplace. All right, so as you go here and you're going to go into each section, you're going to see over here that you have videos that you're going to be able to click on that are going to show you about how to navigate and how to use this portion of the back office, okay?
Dashboard section of your accounts here, as you can see, is obvious.
Now, I'm not going to go into super detail on here, but you can see over here that there's courses listed here. Now, this is my account, and this is where I've started to build the courses that we have for the members itself, okay? You're going to see how many students you have, how many courses you have, and up here, you're going to be able to set up the courses that you want to sell, whatever you want to sell, okay? Any kind of courses. So, of course, changing your password. Payment gateway setup is you're going to be able to use your PayPal email address so that this way it sets it up with the buy button, and they're going to be able to pay you directly. Now, we were going to collect the money with the company and have it go through the company, and because we set it up with Unlimited Education, now you're going to be able to collect the money directly and doesn't have to go through the company, which means a lot less work for us, more money for you. You get directly send it directly to you, okay? And so you'll be able to do that right over here. Now, the actual courses itself, you just add a training course, whatever you want to sell, okay? And if you click on that, it shows over here what kind of course name that you want, the description that you want. These are all little HTML editors over here. The details of the course that you want over here. You can put links and everything. What do you want to sell your course for? Put an amount in here, $100, $50, whatever you want. And whether or not you want it as a one-time payment, monthly, half-year, or yearly payment, up to you. Okay, if you have a course image, you're putting it right here. Obviously, what language you want. Okay, lots of languages here to put on here. And what category you're going to be able to have it over here. Pretty self-explanatory stuff. You can actually have your course inactive, so probably inactive until you have your name and any taglines you want here, and anything about yourself, okay? Whatever you want to put about yourself that's selling the course. Now, this is important because once we start releasing the Done For You courses, where if you don't have something you want to sell, but we'll have pre-done courses for you, you're going to be able to change who the professor is, okay? Or who's going to be able to sell, kind of give the course out. So we don't want to actually do that for you. We're going to provide the course, but you're going to actually change your name and information for the courses to be the professor or the seller of the course. So if you understand how to do this, you put your name here, whatever tagline we want here, type out a description of whatever you want to put in here, and then you put your picture over here, okay, right over here where it says choose file. Put your picture right over here, so this way you can upload an image of yourself, and then you can add that to the course that you're looking to sell. Now let me go over here to courses, and you see over here, these are the courses that you guys are going to have access to. Now this is a master account, so this way I'm controlling this here, but you would have your own courses listed through here, whatever courses you're going to be creating for people, and then you just go over here and you start to build your course. Let me just make these smaller. Okay. And if you see these popping up over here, you can edit the course, you can get the link. Getting the link for the course this is your link that you're going to give out to people to actually sell your course. And if you remember back in UCrew where you can create pages and create funnel systems and everything back there, this is where you're going to use this link. So this way you can build a sales funnel of sorts, okay, to be able to, a page of sorts, to be able to put your link in it so that this way people can go there and find out more about your course to sell your course. So that's how the UCrew kind of integrates into all of this here, but you'll get a link right here if you click on that to be able to sell your course. All right, so that's where you click on here and go over here. Now let me make it smaller here again. All right, and if you go over your course, share your course. If you have a course and you have a member of yours in the system and you want to share it to them so they can sell your course, you just click on share course, and then you just give them this number and they'll be able to use the course in their back office, okay? Now, any announcements you want to give to your students, and of course delete it, or if you want to add course content, you click on add course content, and these are the different weeks that we have. You remember we had purpose, vision, goals, you're perfect, the comfort zone, and you can just go over here and go in here to edit any lessons that you want to put in here and edit, okay? So you can add your videos if you want to insert videos and anything you really want here. Okay, and there's videos for all of this as well too. One thing is really cool is once you start to see the video or V-merge or what they call the A-merge, the difference between these two is V-merge is where you're going to be able to merge video with PowerPoints. And as you watch the video going and playing, if you have a PowerPoint, you can choose when the slide goes to the next slide as you're watching the video. The same thing with A-merge, it's the same thing, but if you have an audio playing, you can have a PowerPoint, and when you're setting up your course, you can match up the audio with the PowerPoint, and so this way when it plays, it automatically moves to the next slide for the member. So you're digitally syncing this up for your courses. So a lot of things over here that you can do with your courses, and again, just an example of the different courses that you have here that you can use for yourself. All right, so now we have over here the UMentor, okay? And as you can see, I put content here. There's a video that would go over here, and I have content over here. The course amount, $1,649. So if somebody wanted to go over and buy it, they would. All right, we would change that once the prices go up in the license fee to $1,650. And if you see over here, I put an image over here as well. And if I scroll down, it's in personal development, and put information about the author and the information over here, plus the image that was selected over here, and save your course. So as we go and show these again, you would see them right over here in list courses. Right over here. So remember the image that I uploaded, the information with the tagline. This is the other image that I loaded right here. And then you can click on start to go and check out the course. Now this is like this right over here because I don't have a video set up to be able to be an introduction video, which would talk to your students before they actually get started in the course. If I uploaded a video right here, that would start to play right there. And I'm going back over here again to edit the course. And remember that video, let's see, where is that? That video would be put right over here in these categories here, so this way you can show the video when the person's first getting started with the course, okay? Same thing with all these other ones. Now, let me go back here to the back office. And this is the actual access to the products. So as you want to get access, say you want to be on the calls for the U-Mentor classes that we're going to be having on Mondays. You would click on check the product out, and you would come to a page like this in your back office. This is not the company. It would be your back office in Unlimited Education, which is the marketplace, and all of the courses that you purchased. So if you have the U-Mentor, it would show up right over here, and you'd be able to click over here to start the course. Now, these are going to be built out, okay? We're still building this here, but you see over here, call schedule. This is the old call schedule. This is going to be updated by tomorrow morning, and you see the different PIN number and everything. This is going to change. This is the one we had for Monday last week because it was an open house. This is going to change, so this way only people that have access to U-Mentor is going to be able to get the PIN number that's in here. And this is going to be changed because we were not going to have a class on Monday, but we are going to have a class on Monday. So I'll change this by tomorrow, and we'll be having this course updated for July 3rd, and we're going to move everything up. So Purpose, Vision, Goals is going to go right over here, and you'll see this course listing and all the different dates and times that you're going to be able to have here. So you see all the dates over here. This will probably shift up by 1 week as well as we move all the courses up. Okay, so this is the important course schedule that you'll be able to see over here at any time. So every single Monday at 2 o'clock, you'll see, oh, okay, July 17th we have this, July 24th we have that, but you still use the same call number and PIN number to get in. Okay. All right, let me go back here again. Now, if you look on here, you'd see that there's some courses not here. Okay, you don't see the branding and you don't see the network. That's because I haven't clicked on it yet in the back office. So if I close this out, once I go over here to click on, oh, okay, I have the U brand. When I click on U brand, right, now we're going to have U brand in the back office, U-Mentor and U brand. Okay, I'm on a small laptop, but it's over here. Okay, it's right here. So they won't show up until you click on it. So if you have multiple courses that you picked, then you have to click on the course for it to show up in this back office, which is in your U Economy back office. I'm sorry, Unlimited Education back office, and you'll be able to get access to the course. So the major thing I wanted to make sure that you guys understand is the marketplace is where you click to create your courses to sell, and the Academy products are where you click to get access to your courses. Now, we were telling everyone that the Mentor course is coming online now. You already knew that we had the first one. And by tomorrow, if you missed the first course that we had last week, you'll see a digital audio file there that you'll be able to get onto and also be able to download. So you can download it if you like as well, too. Okay? You'll also be able to get the files, which are the printed files that you can download, those mantras that we talked about. You'll be able to see those as well, too. And at each week, as we do the different weeks, we'll have these files on there that you'll be able to download. Just look on the screen, and you'll see a different area on the screen where you'll be able to go and get your files. Okay? So if I click on that again, going over to the mentor part. Okay? And you can ask the trainer questions over here if you want to do that. And as we start to go into the different parts, okay, again, this is all being built out, but you'll be able to get in there and start doing stuff. So we'll be able to play a video here, and to be able to download, there'll be a section on here where you'll be able to download the files that you can use as mantras or courses or Photoshop files or audio files, whatever. Okay, we'll have those as well available for you as well too. And you'll be able to use this information for you in your courses that you'll be able to have. This is vitally important also as we get into the digital part because the digital part has Photoshop files, it has audio files, it has video files, it has Microsoft Word files. Same thing for branding, where we have the book available. You'll be able to download these Microsoft Word files to be able to use and edit your book. So you can have all that information available inside the course itself. So it's exciting. So this is going to happen really, really quickly over the next few months. Few weeks, as we release the digital and the brand product in the first half of July. Okay, so we expect for you digital and you brand to be released just after the holiday. All right, in the first week and 2 weeks of July, and have these two released. And this one's first. So we don't want to release all of them in one shot, okay? It's just too much overwhelming. Somebody said this afternoon, it's so overwhelming, we have so much stuff. So this way we'll try to stagger it a little bit. We'll release the digital product first, then the U brand product, and then we'll build out the networking product, the live and the master product over the next, August, later in July and August, and have those available for you as well too. So that's really what I wanted to pass on to you guys regarding the product itself, and show you that things are moving. The funnel system is moving. The products, when someone says, oh, you don't have product. Yes, we do have product. So you have to be able to get over here to actually use your product in the marketplace, and to be able to get access to the Academy products over here. And I want to also share with everyone too, is we take your feedback very seriously. So if you have suggestions on things that maybe are working right or not working right, things like that, or some things you may think might work better, please, we're all ears. We may not be able to do everything, and some things may take a little while to do. If we can do them, we'll let you know. And contact us at support, and we'll be able to talk to you and let you know if your idea has merit, and we'll be able to go forward with it. Because ultimately, we want to have a better program and a world-class program that you can be proud of as well too. And so again, it's about the you. So we want to be working together with everybody in the program to make this much, much better. Okay. So back over to you, John.
Okay. Gosh, we're going to have no excuses pretty soon here about all of us being able to have enough revenue.
Yep.
There's going to be so much capability for all of us, everybody. And that's what I wanted you to think about right now. I want to work with you a little bit to prepare you at the end of this call, to prepare you for what's coming. And one of the ways to do that, the Napoleon Hill design, was the statement of burning desire. I'm wanting for everybody who's listening to this recording or on this line to start to think now about their numbers. Now that you're seeing the potential that this business has, and you haven't seen nothing yet, really. There's a lot coming. You've seen the tip of the iceberg. We're creating a giant volcano of information, and it can be tailored and used however you want to. You're going to be able to design courses. You're going to be able to send out videos and have viral videos. We're going to teach you how to do viral videos so that you can actually have revenues that are coming in for something that you thought was back of a hand kind of a skill set. You know, we have these back of hand thoughts we think are just normal for us, but we're going to help you extract those back of hand thoughts. And you're going to be able to charge $25, $100, $250, $500. I'm planning to just do a video a day, a minimum, and put it in there. Why not? Like a jackpot waiting to happen. You catch one good viral video and it's going to be fun. What about 10,000 people coming in on the marketplace product and buying the $25 version? That's reasonable. They only have to pay $25. We know that's a figure that people can handle. You do the math. That's a lot of money. So there's going to be 3 different sources of income: U Crew, U Marketplace, and the Academy, U Academy. No excuses. None. We have an opportunity to make a lot of money. We all know the way to do that is to give and give and give and give. Napoleon Hill made that famous. In his book, Think and Grow Rich, for the first 4 chapters, he kept saying, well, I got a secret to tell all of you, and I'm going to reveal it at some point. Kept you in suspense. He had a lot of things that were great in every single chapter, but he held this back. And here's what it was. He realized there was one thing that everybody had in common. Every single person that he interviewed, 500 people, probably a little bit more, but 500, he cites that many people that he talked to them about what makes you go. You know, why are you, Henry Firestone, why are you doing so well with tires? Why are you doing so well, not Henry Firestone, Mr. Firestone, Henry Ford for sure. Luther Burbank out by where we are right now, where I live, and in Northern California. He was a big name back then, a botanist. And all these people had these thoughts about how they're going to help the world. Thomas Edison, how about that name? He was part of that whole clan that were together. They were masterminding together. We're gonna mastermind together. We've got an opportunity to help you and other people. And what did he say? Napoleon Hill asked them all, what makes you go so well? Now, they all had different business models. They sold different things. They did it differently. But the one thing they had in common, the reason they were all multimillionaires and would all be billionaires right now, was that they were givers. To a person, they talked about how they give. In their company, outside their company, for the heck of it. They just talked about it. We can learn from that, can't we? We can learn a lot from that. Everybody, I'd like you to prepare yourself for the future, and the way to have huge, huge gains is through giving. Some of you, this is one of my concepts that I love a lot. Can you level up from where you are right now, everybody? Raise your hand if you can. I mean, I know you're out there, you're going, well, you can't see me anyway. Everybody on this call can level up a little higher than they are right now. They can effort more. They can help more. There you go. All right, Joe. I see your hand. We can all go another step up. I'm expecting that all of you will. If we raise our level one level from where we are, everybody on these calls week after week and in the company, do you think we might raise the roof? The whole company will take off. We have to do our part. First step is to write down your monetary goals for the first month of doing this business, the first quarter, and the first year. Write that down, everybody. Those 3 numbers. You got to think about what you're going to make, because if you don't have that in your mind's eye, your mind has no chance of producing it. If you don't believe it's possible and you don't write down a number that's possible, you won't produce it. So I encourage you to do that. Okay, get with your mentor on this team and go over this. And if I need to help them with refining the process, this is one of the things I'm going to be teaching everybody in the Master Mentor Program. Simple but very effective program. Okay, by what time you're going to accomplish this? Well, 1 month from now, 1 quarter from now, and 1 year from now. And then the magical question: what are you going to give in return for having this happen in your life? Look, everybody, we're human beings. Right here, we got a heart. It beats. We got a soul. We all have it. How do we contribute to others? Find a way to contribute every moment. A lot of you do it, a lot of it, but level up. Level up. Some of you go, well, I'm helping my church out. I tithe there. I say, well, is there anything else you could do for the church? Well, there's a roof project. We got to put a roof on it. Is anybody, signed up to be the roof project manager? No, nobody's getting near that. Well, why don't you? Dang it. Okay, I'll do that. You see what I mean, everybody? You can level up. That could be a project. Maybe not that great at it, but the pastor or the priest needs your help. That'll make a difference to your church. We know these things. I don't want you to think this is Peter's company or my company or Joe's company or Victor's company. This is our company. Write down in the chat box if you understand and you love that. This is our company. You can level up. You can actually take it to a new level, and we expect that. We expect that you want to do that. The last thing is, what action items are going to help you have that happen in your life? Well, that's pretty basic. The only thing that's magical, I think, different than other planning tools, is what are you going to give in return? And he learned that from his interviews with these 500 people. He put that specifically in the plan, and he's helped hundreds of thousands of people with that since then. Okay? So what I would like you to do is get serious about your numbers. You're seeing the potential of what you're going to have to offer. What can you do this coming year? Put down a base goal and a stretch goal. I don't really like to limit anybody. So base goal is good because I want you to have something that's realistic. Your mentor will help you say it's realistic or not. I got to make $1 million in the first year. Well, did you make $500,000 last year? No? Okay, well, you better pare that down. It's like I always look at the people's backgrounds and what they're doing. But we don't want to limit people. We want a base goal and a stretch goal, okay? And if you got those 2 goals, you're going to be in great shape to have the potential that you have come through for every one of those 1 month, 3 month goal, and 1 year goal. Does that make sense, everybody? Anybody there?
Yeah, absolutely, John.
You got, yeah.
Yeah,
This
I mean, you got to, you know, the scientific explanation for those of you who are geeks like me is that it triggers your reticular activating system in your brain that automatically gravitates you toward people, possibilities, and opportunity. And now even quantum physicists are saying that you actually shape your reality around your goals and your intentions. I mean, it's far out stuff, but it really does work.
Well, we are attraction machines. We can either be a detraction or an attraction beam. So, everybody, you know, we are in position for blast off. You are in the holding pattern. You're up there in lunar module, ready to go into space. You're waiting another couple of months. You don't have to wait. You can sell a lot of these things during pre-launch, and we will show you how. We want to be all the way into orbit by September 18th when we actually launch. Can you all commit to that?
Yeah. Yes.
Collectively, we can do this. Without that, we're weak. We can't do it on our own. And I believe that's part of the chip in our head and our hearts. We work together, we can do this. We need each other. None of us are, you know, an island here. We can do it. And I want you to contribute. I want you to send me an email, john@momentumnow.net, and tell me how you want to contribute. I'm sure I'll find something. We need a lot of things done. If you want to rely on just Peter and I and Victor and Joe to do it, well, you're not going to do that. You know, this is our company.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm not sleeping very well, I'm so excited, but I am a little nervous. I'll tell you what I'm nervous about, Peter. I'm nervous about this potential not rocketing into space. It's a good nervous. That's what I was in Silicon Valley. I was a little nervous about our team. Good nervous. I never got stressed, but nervous. The next month, everybody, this coming month, please remember this. This is our most important month of our entire next year. From this point forward, July 1st through July 31st will be the most important month for your potential to unleash. Why is that? Well, how about if you get 12 real go-getters on your team, 15, 20 go-getters, and let's say 10 of them really go. Can you imagine 10 times the results for your team that'll unleash over the course of a whole year? It doesn't work that you wait. I mean, I used to have a lot of my sales reps in Silicon Valley. They wait until the last 5 days of the quarter. I go, you didn't sell anything for almost 3 months. Now you're going to go for it in the last 5 days? Human behavior. I'm procrastinating. I think it'll happen. No. Early and often, everybody, I want you to prepare yourself on July 1st, which is Sunday. Prepare yourself right after the 4th to unleash the goodness in your heart. The beast also, yeah. That depends on who you are. Now, the ladies on the call, they don't have beast, ideas.
Maybe they do.
These 4 guys are beasts for sure.
Yeah, talk to Wonder Woman.
All right.
Well, guys, thanks,
any closing comments, Peter? And then Joe, you want to?
Yeah, Victor.
Yeah, I have some closing comments and acknowledgments, and thank you for everyone who jumped in like feet first into the funnel. I want to acknowledge 3 people that have gone above and beyond. We see they're the most active. This is the leaderboard for the most number of coaching call leads that they've generated in the funnel. Michael Lemons, if you're out there, you're number 1. You have produced the most leads through the funnel. Dwayne Ford, number 2. Tony Smith, number 3. And we're going to be tracking this and just acknowledging you guys. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for jumping into the funnel and making it possible for us to have. I think we're going to have the best funnel of any company anywhere on the internet. That's my commitment.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey guys, so let's see. 2 things. Number 1 is I want to release this to everybody. And Joe's been mentioning on the radio show about the event that I'm speaking at. I'm one of the speakers at the Network Marketing Way to Wealth in September. And if you're thinking about going, wait until tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, because if you see the chat, it's 50% off the tickets. So the next 48 hours, 50% off the attendee if you're going to attend a ticket, 50% off if you want the VIP ticket, and 50% off if you're going to do the virtual ticket. So tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern time for 48 hours, 50% off. So if you look at that, and I'll click over here for a second. And this is the screen you would go to, okay? Right over here. And then you'll be able to check all the stuff out. Even if you go in the virtual ticket, we want you to come live because we want you to see people, we want to meet you, we want you to have that extra training that we're going to have over there as well too. But you get 50% off the ticket, but also there's thousands of dollars in bonuses that you're going to get as well too. Okay, now I think it's 25 speakers, not 20 speakers. So you just go down here, you see myself on here as well too. So we're going to give you the details of when we're going to be there, the dates we're going to be there. We're going to do extra training before the event as well too, at the hotel and so on. But I wanted to pass this on to you, but this 50% is only available for 48 hours. Okay, 50% off. So you want to make sure that you take advantage of that instead of waiting until the last minute, because it could be substantial for you to be able to get these tickets to get that much off. So I want to pass that on. The second thing is I want you to make sure that you also know that we have a gear store, right? I think this is it here. Yep. Go to uegearstore.com and you can actually get your stuff, right? And we have cups and socks and hats and t-shirts, and you can click on them and actually change the colors if you want. Go in there, just click whatever you want. It's right here on Shopify. So, wear your colors proudly. All these different stuff available for you. And we're going to be expanding this out as well too. So this is available for you, the gear store for U Economy. So you have the logo over here, and you can have that shipped out to you if you want to be able to wear your colors proudly as well. So just letting you know that. I know that's not in the back office. We released it way back when in the Facebook chat, but it's available for you there as well too. Just go to uegear store, GEAR store.com, and you can check that out as well too. All right, guys, let me turn it back over to you, Joe.
Thank you very much, everybody, for showing up here today. And, if I just make a personal comment, there's a saying out there, I don't know where it came from. It said that an organization will only grow as big as the shadow that is cast by its leaders. And I just got to say, you guys are awesome. I am vibrating, and I'm too old. I'm too young to feel this old, right? I got white hair. I've been in this space professionally for nearly 30 years. And very, very rarely have I been this excited. Everything comes down to, the vision. And I've talked about this, the vision. You look at John, he is like a who's who. And John, by the way, I actually had one of those itty bitty computers in 1998. I think I can remember being on a plane like this writing scripts. You talk about that. John has this huge vision. He speaks in terms of millions of people. And then I listen to Peter, and Peter, you've got like all of this experience. When I listen to the content, I listen to your course, I know that that's you. It's not some rehashed stuff. This is your life. You're applying these technologies, and now you're sharing them with the world. You've done 2 million people in your prior organizations, hundreds of millions of dollars in commission. And then Victor, I've done just a little bit of research. Victor is the man. He is like from the dawn of the internet. He said the other day, 30 years on the internet. He's thinking in terms of, hey, Facebook has got 2 billion people. Where's our share? And when you put all of this stuff together, right, when you combine the vision that you three guys have, I just want to say thank you so much. And I'm so excited that you've extended this opportunity to not only me, but everybody else around the world. It really is. I am vibrating. Like you, John, I am losing sleep. I couldn't believe that I would actually get to that point at this stage after being it, doing it, being in the industry. I'm fired up like I'm just getting started. So that being said, I want to remind all of you guys that tomorrow morning we have our radio broadcast. We're even going to be there on the 4th of July because we have international people. I know Jay Early, he's all the way in Germany. Don't know if he's going to be celebrating Independence Day. So we're going to be here every single weekday live at 12 noon Eastern. Now also remember, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, we have the first of our faculty Zooms. Now in the morning, between now and the morning, I'm sure that we'll get out to you guys the password. Okay, this is password protected Zoom. It's only for the people who are in our U crew. So that being said, a lot of other things, I don't want to waste any more time on announcements because we bring this stuff to you every single weekday live, as we will be tomorrow. Again, all you guys are awesome. I want to thank everyone who came here this evening. And Peter, John, and Victor, oh, I'm so excited.
Thanks, guys.
See you soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye, everyone.